What Joy Rains does so well is she makes us all recognize that much of what holds us back exists within us. And through the way that she teaches meditation and how we can go about meditating and what that will do for our confidence and our clarity and how that translates into actual results that we're trying to achieve is just tremendous.
So I Googled how many thoughts does the average person think per day. Anyone want to guess the number? How many? 2,000, okay. A little more? 14 million. It feels like that sometimes. It does. It's actually 50,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. That's a lot of thoughts. That's a lot of activity.
So what's great about Joy is her authenticity and her overall just approachable demeanor. You know, sometimes you hear people speak and they seem so disconnected, and her style is just such that you relate to everything that she's saying. She's just real, she's genuine, and I think that's what makes her so advantageous to bring into corporate settings, to organizations, that people are just going to respond to her in an incredible way.
So our thoughts have an enormous amount of power. They make up our world. And this is where meditation comes in. Meditation is a training of the mind in the power of awareness. And once you become aware of your thoughts, you can choose to respond consciously to life's events rather than react unconsciously. And that can be transformational.
Due to her background, she is an excellent speaker. She speaks with a soothing voice. She is in the present moment. You feel like she's fully there and teaching you.
Our minds generate a lot of content, like the attention you were just talking about. Just as it's the nature of the heart to beat, it's the nature of the mind to generate content. Those 50,000 to 70,000 thoughts. That's what the mind does. It generates content. So I call this content STUFF, which is an acronym for stories, thoughts, urges, feelings, and frustrations. And we all have a lot of stuff going on in our mind. It's the nature of the mind. And meditation is not about stopping the stuff. It's about noticing it and bringing awareness to it. So I'm going to ask you, just for 60 seconds, to close your eyes once again. And this time, bring your awareness to what you're thinking. Did it feel like longer than 60 seconds? So who noticed that they had a lot of thoughts? Yeah. Who noticed one thought jumping to another thought, to another thought, to another thought? Did anyone notice like the same thought cycling over and over? Yeah. Did anyone notice less thoughts because they were bringing their awareness to their thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking about what I was thinking about.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So I just attended Joy Rain's session on meditation, and it was fantastic. I've been curious about meditation. I wanted to learn more. I really didn't know anything much, but she did a great exercise at the beginning of the session, and I really, it was very, very relaxing. It was very conducive to living in the moment, and living in the moment is one of my goals. So it was fantastic. I highly recommend it.
You can bring meditative awareness to anything. Some people say when you eat, just eat. Or when you read, just read. And there's a story about somebody who went to their teacher and said, well, you said when I eat, I should just eat, and when I read, I should just read, but here, you're reading and eating. And he says, when you read and eat, you should just read and eat. So you can bring meditative awareness to anything at all.
And what I learned something from Joy, and that was that you can do a walking meditation where you actually pay attention to your steps.
My takeaway from Joy's session was that to develop better listening, meditative listening, not to interrupt or to segue into my own thoughts or carry on my own conversation in my head, but to actively listen to the person that I'm speaking with.
So it's not a practice about stopping thoughts. That's a myth. It's a practice of coming into awareness of the present moment, coming into awareness of what is. And you were talking about wanting to be in the here and now. That awareness can help you be in the here and now, so that when your teenager isn't home and you start making up stories, you can say, wait, I'm not in the here and now. All I know is my kid is late. Or when your boss says, oh, we need to have a meeting at 2 o'clock, you don't get lost in stories. Or when you're stuck in traffic, the tension doesn't necessarily come in. You can say, okay, I'm stuck in traffic, and that's how it is. And if the tension does come in, oh, I notice I'm tense. Can I release that? So that awareness can make an enormous difference in your life.
Chris, my business partner, and I are very, very excited that Joy was able to join us in our Helping You Grow conference today. Many of the participants were very, very excited to see that meditation can be much simpler, and Joy put it in terms where it can be doable by everyone.
I've just attended Joy Rain's workshop on mindfulness and just wanted to say that I got a lot out of it. She was an excellent presenter, and she presented some things in a way to me that have never been presented before, and I think I'll be able to take home the lessons that she gave and possibly even change my life. So I appreciate that.
And I just had the honor of going to a seminar presentation by Joy Rains, and I just spoke with her and told her that I really appreciated the session, because today I felt that someone had taught me how to meditate, and I will carry that with me when I go. And I really appreciated the insights she had and the presentation she made, and it was a wonderful learning, helpful experience, and I would recommend her book. And if anyone could see her, I know that they would feel comfortable and would go away with something that will stay with them for a long time.
But we do have the power of awareness to tap into, and it's with us all the time. All it takes is remembering. Thank you.